Hi loves, today I'm going to be showing you this hair that was sent to me by Hergivenhair. I am going to be creating a custom wig unit using their curly extensions. This hair was sent to me, and in the box comes information on how you can take care of the hair before and after installation. In the second box I have 2 packs of hair. They are both 18 inches and it is their curly weft extensions. The hair comes with a product code and it comes with all the information about the hair, including the hair color. So as you can see, this hair is very curly and it is very pretty. Now in the second box I have another pack of hair, and then I have a closure piece. The closure piece is made very well. It also comes with the product information included with it. The netting is very sturdy. It is made of very good quality. And it even includes baby hairs, as you'll see in the next frame where I will pull those baby hairs out. The hair is very soft and very curly. Now here you can see how the baby hair is shown on the closure, and I'm going to place this closure right here in the center, and I'm going to sew it down. Now this is how the hair looks after I have added the first bundle and the closure to the weaving cap that I am using. What I did was put the hair a ½ inch apart on the bottom to refrain from having it bottom heavy or having a lot of bulk on the bottom of the wig. Here is the bundle. I'm going to be showing you how I sewed this on. This hair is 18 inches in length. It is the natural color, and again it is their curly weft extensions. Now what I noticed when I was trying to separate the hair is that the hair was bundled pretty tightly, so the ends of the hair was catching, which was causing a lot of the frizziness that I experienced in the initial part of me doing the hair. So once you see the finished unit, that bulk in the hair is really just from me separating the hair. Now what I would suggest you do in order to avoid a lot of the frizziness is to co-wash the hair before you installed it. I had decided to co-wash the hair after I had created the unit, but I think it would probably be best to separate the hair while it is wet to reduce the friction and the frizziness that you'll get on the hair. So this hair has been folded 4 times, which is where the friction came from and the frizziness. So after I got the hair separated, I'm going to begin to sew this hair around. Now what I did with the second bundle is I did the fold over method where I went from side to side, and I did this until I got to a small portion on the top. So the sewing method that I used was I opted to sew through the weft. I prefer to sew through the weft in order to secure the wig to the netting cap. Another method is to do the loop around method where you just loop around the weft. I did do that in some cases to reduce the amount of time that I was spending sewing. If you are not a professional or you are not used to sewing, the loop over method is probably the fastest way to go. So here I'm sewing through the weft, which created a little bit more time than I really wanted to spend making the unit. But for me, that just created a sense of security that the unit would not come apart or that the wefts would stay secure to the netting cap. Now here, what I'm doing with this last piece of this track is that I'm just going to sew that around in a circle format. This is how the unit looks after adding 2 bundles of hair to the bottom, and then I have the closure piece on the top. So again, the fullness was exactly how I wanted. It wasn't bottom heavy, and it leaves me a lot of room to shape and cut the wig once I'm done. So this is how much I have left. So I will now move on to using the 3rd bundle of hair to complete this unit. So this is how the unit looks, and again, I used the method where I continued the 3rd bundle in a circle formation, and so I just circled the unit because I wanted a lot of the volume to be on top of the unit, and that's what I achieved here. So now I'm going to take the unit off the mannequin head, and I'm going to cut the part of the cap where I have the enclosure at. So the best way I could cut off this portion was to cut down the middle and then to cut it around the sides. That way I could make sure I don't cut the actual enclosure. Now with this, you want to take your time. If you are not, again, a professional at making units, you want to take your time and go slow with this process to make sure that you do it right the first time. So now that I have this netting off and I have my unit the way I want it, I'm going to put the unit on to see what it looks like as is. And this is how the unit looks once I put it on my head. I still have to cut and shape the unit, but overall I am very pleased with the volume of the hair and the way that the hair lays. I feel like I have a lot of options, especially with the closure in the front, to have the part in the center on either side of my head. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video.